Welcome to 5 Minutes of Peace, a time for you to reflect, recharge, and renew. 5 minutes to awaken something within yourself. Created by thepeaceroom.love. On today's episode, we have a special guest for you.
I'm Alexandra Beller. Thank you so much for having me. So let's actually do this together, and feel free to do this with eyes open or closed as it feels right to you. But let's take an inhale. And at the top of the inhale, I'm not going to use the word hold, but I am going to ask you to pause. So we're not exhaling yet. We're waiting for the body to really demand the exhale. Let it be absolutely inevitable. And don't exhale until it feels like, yeah, that had to happen. And then the same thing at the bottom. So we'll exhale all the way down. And same thing, I don't call it holding the breath, but waiting at that bottom empty space at the bottom of the exhale. We're waiting for true inspiration to fill up the body. And we can go on, but you could take a few rounds of this on your own. This does relate to that idea of porosity, and the breath is the only system in the body that bridges the unconscious and conscious mind. So it is, of course, this autonomic thing. We don't have to think about it. We will luckily keep breathing. And yet we can change our breath. There are whole fields of practice about breath work, box breathing, etc. I like this one because it's less about control and more about listening for the body to say, I need something, or I'm ready to let go of something. And often I find that a lot of stuff comes up in those waiting spaces. For me, particularly at the bottom, waiting to inhale, as opposed to the movie waiting to exhale. But for me in that waiting to inhale, and I do like to remember that inspiration literally means an inhale, an inhalation. So when we want inspiration, releasing our expectations and our habits around how we breathe can just be a very simple way to find an embodied portal into our sense of the creative. The other thing I like to remember is that we are always creative. And our first mode of creativity is problem solving. So when a baby's trying to pick up a toy or something and its hand isn't quite getting the fine motor skill to do the grab, it uses different synaptic pathways. It's try this, try this, try this, try this, until one hits. And then it's, oh, that gave me that dopamine, that gave me that rush of, that's it. So it tries it again until it becomes a habit. And that's wonderful. That's how we learn. Then, of course, sometimes our habits go beyond their usefulness, and we can be in a certain relationship where we have to habitually be careful of the words we use, but your body is still holding on to that pattern. So in both life and in art, I think gaining habit and also looking at and shedding habits are both really important parts of the process. And breath is a place where we can physicalize and make conscious choices around both ends of habit, like interrupting our habits, but also noticing our habits. Thanks so much. My website is a treasure trove of freebies and links and free classes, so it's alexandrabellerdances.org. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening, and thank yourself for taking 5 minutes of peace. We are all connected on the path of love, service, and peace for ourselves and others. We're glad to be together with you on this path. If you would like to know more about the Peace Room, our Reiki treatments, crystal healings, training sessions, and workshops, go to www.thepeaceroom.love. Join us here again whenever you need 5 minutes of peace.